Hello everybody, it's me, Sugar Song as always, and welcome to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today we're going to get right into it, doing the pink area again. I just felt like it was missing some stuff, so we're going to just go hopping over there really quick. Get on my way, Stitches. Okay, we're going there right now. Let's go. Okay, before we actually go over here, I'm just going to check and see if the spinning wheel is in Nook's Cranny. And when I came in that day, I freaked the frick out because it was right there. And my friend, who I was talking to at the time, is like, "Well, why didn't you tell me you needed that?" I was like, "I told you I needed that a long time ago." And they're like, "Well, I had one." And I was like, "Well, why didn't you tell me?" Yeah, so I finally got it. And I'm going to go put it over in the rainbow area where it needs to be at. So I put it right there for now. I didn't like where it was at. I just kind of danced a little bit because I finally got it, and I saw Bill was dancing, so he actually ended up dancing with me again. It was actually kind of cool. I was like, "Oh my god, Bill, you're so cute." Okay, actually off to work. So I'm building this first in the video. Actually I built this like second after everything else, and I felt like some stuff needed to be put over here, but I decided to put this first in the video because it's kind of smaller build than everything else that I do in this video, so that's kind of why. But I built this cute little pig pen. And of course, trying to keep with the theme of pink, but obviously everything can't be pink. So I use like kind of the rusted type look for everything else, and like the more like lighter colors of everything else for like the two side of like the house or whatever. And I put some of the wheat here because that's what it showed in like the Pinterest post, that you put wheat there to kind of come in. And then for the crate, I just made it white with the peach emblem on there because I thought that would be better. And I realized that I probably should have put some pathing down. So I just go to my yield good pathing here, and I just kind of like block out a little area that I thought was big enough for like putting the pigs over, and obviously the other stuff that I needed to do. I believe I put more pathing down too later on. But I just put the crate back down, and then the empty can on top, and then the piggy banks everywhere. Just in different directions. And then one of the piggy banks, instead of using 4 piggy banks, I do use one of the little guys that I have everywhere on my island. I didn't know you can actually put money into the piggy banks. I was like, whoa, what? But yeah, I just put that little guy there. And of course, I needed to put some more flowers in there, so I used some of the flowers nearby. And that's why I said more than likely some of the flowers are going to be ending up moving. And that's pretty much what the pig pen looks like. It's kind of by the ice cream shop area, obviously, as you can see. And then down below is where the wedding stuff is. I don't want to show that to you guys quite yet because obviously I have that pretty much done. But where it's at in the video right now, I end up moving it over some. So obviously everything gets moved over pretty far over because I wanted to put some more orange stuff. But there's the pig pen. I was trying to give you guys a really good look without me really in the frame, but there you go. But anyways, I'm just gonna like probably make a little spot up here too of like some other things. I don't know what else I was doing that day. I honestly don't remember. I think this is the part where I go to Harv's Island for the first time this year to go and talk to Cyrus and I forget her name. My brain's like, oh, Cyrus and Reese. There we go. Thank you, Harvey. So, like, obviously, I've already been here once, but I'm just going to show you kind of the idea of what I want to do for the wedding area in a way by doing their thing that I needed to do. I was doing it quite consistently this year. Not this year, but you know what I mean. The year that we're in for on Animal Crossing. Sorry if my voice sounds wonky. It's just, I'm tired. I just woke up. But, yeah, so obviously went right into decorating for their wedding photos and stuff like that. Already did a few of them already, but I knew I wanted at least 3 chairs. Like I was playing around with like how I wanted it to look like outside too, when I was doing this. But I knew I wanted 3 chairs on each side, and then probably the candles going all the way up towards where the ending of the thing was. And then, unfortunately, in this particular build, there was no archway, but I would like the archway with these guys kind of in front of it, or behind it, or beside it. I just used more of those just because, you know, you have to for the pictures. But you'll kind of get a feel for what I wanted to do with the candles here in a little bit. Not these ones. Those ones are just there to get enough spots for the actual photo. I didn't even notice that that one candle was not aligned, but it's fine. It was just to get the photo done. And I did this until I got the last item I needed for the wedding. And of course, I bought more stuff from Reese. I had all my wedding stuff done. Obviously, you don't see the pig pen anymore because I did that after I put everything down and realized I needed to move everything at least a few more blocks. So, this is just me picking up everything. I'm going to show you how I'm going to place everything. And then, obviously, later on, I do go in afterwards and move everything to do the kind of like the area that is gonna be part of the orange area, and remove these trees because I was thinking I was gonna move it over more, which I ended up doing later on. I didn't even know that was a thing today. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna line it up with that bush I have down there for like the entryway, and then we'll go from there. And I was like, oh, maybe I could put something up there. At the time, I didn't even know what I was gonna put up there quite yet, but I went with it and ended up making the pig pen that you saw earlier. So I just lined up my little flower path with that bush. That was the plan to begin with. To like kind of put it right there in the middle. But later on when I do everything else, I kind of end up obviously moving it all a few blocks over, and that bush ends up moving anyways, so it's not like a big deal. I just threw that stuff down so I can like move things around a little bit easier. So I wanted the wedding tables out too with the chairs and everything. Oh, that's my alarm going off. Sorry about that, guys. That was really loud. For the chair, I was gonna go with the cute chair, but then I was like, no, I want like one of the little guys sitting there and having them like play the piano, basically. I moved this in position, and I was trying to decide what I wanted for the wedding area. I just put love there for now. I do find a better song there later on. So I wanted the wedding table, the head table to be by the other tables, and then like have the wedding cake on there with the plate and everything. But I just put the wedding cake there for now, because I don't think I had the plate quite yet. I don't know. I don't remember. But I put the cake down and made room, obviously, for the other stuff. And then I did have the plate. Good, because like you get the plate after you do everything. And of course, I only did like, 2 tables. I really wish that they could sit on these like chairs, because it would have been really cute to have some of the little guys sitting in the wedding area. But unfortunately, they can't sit on regular chairs. They can only sit on benches or on stools and stuff like that. They can't sit on regular chairs, which is kind of sad. But it is what it is. And you can see some of the orange area down there. I figured that it wouldn't need to be that big of area for the pumpkin patch I wanted to do. So I was like, it'll be fine with that being right there. But I end up moving it over anyways. Later. And of course, I use the white nuptial bell because it has the pink flowers. I used a lot of the pink and white stuff from the wedding stuff, and then I had this pile of presents that you get from the Christmas stuff that I just made pink, basically. And then here comes the actual chairs. And the candles. Like I said, I wanted to put the candles right beside the chairs. And I wanted 3 of them, and I think I end up only having 4 at this point, and then I get more later on. And then I had these pink flower stands I wanted to put up here too. But I wanted to make enough room for like the actual wedding stuff that we have in Animal Crossing. So like it needed to come out more. Because you'll see that the wedding stands that are there do have like a certain prong area. So I had to move everything a little bit over so I could put these right here, and you could still kind of go underneath the arch. Now with the arches, I did want to put something behind it so that way you can't like fully go underneath of here. And I realized quite quickly that I didn't have, everything I needed. I put the carnations underneath the natural bell. The carnations are like one of those things that you can get for Mother's Day, and I just thought they would look cute there because they're pink and red. They kind of match the other flowers. So to make sure that no one can like really come back here, I did end up putting some more fruit trees, which are of course, the peaches because they're the pink ones. Okay, so I pretty much had the other area done over here, as you probably can see in the video, but I wanted to put in all the pink stuff together. So I don't know when I did the little area beside me, obviously, because it's been a couple of days since I did this, but I wanted to terraform behind the wedding stuff. This is why I moved all the wedding stuff over like pretty far to put my um like little pumpkin farm that you probably see over there a little bit. I'll probably go over there and just like show you guys. I don't know if I like actually show you the build or not in this video or not. I thought I had it in there, but maybe I didn't. But this is where I just kind of like terraform a little bit beside here, and I had it done over there. And I wanted to just kind of like do a fairy type area with like a little picnic on top of here. And then the only way to get up here is going to be with the vine that you'll see later that I put in. But I just didn't want it to have it like fully nothing back here at all. And I wanted to have some waterfall kind of coming down into like a little pond beside here. So I end up making like a pond over here too around this like little um inland, or like this part of like the terraforming basically. And of course, I had to hold on to some flowers there. And I just kind of like go around. You can kind of see what I did a little bit over here. I don't know if you guys saw that part or not, but like I just kind of like ended up making a pumpkin farm over here too. And I was trying to go around this pretty good without taking out too much because I didn't want it to be too flat. I wanted it to be kind of round. And I was thinking, well, one of the waterfalls can come right down there. And then, and then this is how the pumpkin farm looked at this point. I needed to water some of it. So you can kind of get an idea of what I did over here. Just put lots of pumpkins everywhere. The big pumpkins and the regular pumpkins that actually grow, and then I needed to water them because I wanted some of them to be 3-prong and then some of them to be 2-prong, and so I just started off with them all being 3-prong and then taking out ones that I felt like was a good idea. I was bringing out the water a little bit too far in my mind, and I just kind of like kept going around the wedding stuff that I did earlier. Obviously, I did move things down a little bit so I could put the rest of the waterway to make it 2 prongs. If that makes sense. I don't know why I was like refusing to pick up things. And that silo that was sitting there, I was really debating on keeping that silo there. So I ended up changing the color to pink and moving it down quite significantly. So I moved this over a little bit and then I moved the silo down over here. And then I just drew some flowers right there for now. Okay, and then back on top of this little incline that I made, I just throw some flowers around. Obviously, some of the stuff is probably going to end up being moved or taken out. Then I moved into getting the waterfalls put in, and I just wanted to make sure that it was very rounded. And then this is what I kind of like ended up with without really thinking it all the way through. I just kind of threw things around. And then I realized that Nova Light was not pink. I was very upset with myself because I was like, I could have swore. And then I changed up what my pink outfit was. I didn't want Princess Peach anymore, so I went with this, like, I don't know, magical girl outfit type thing. So that's why that particular thing is sitting outside. I was just making sure everything else was pink. And then up here too for the little like can or eating area, I am going to be putting some of the little guys over here too. I was trying to fit in this like butterfly right there, but for some reason it was just being a pain in the butt. So I ended up just putting simple flowers on the floor and then taking out some of the water and then just jumping over. The one Nova Light was fine with me. And then of course I had to use the ones from like the cherry blossom season for the actual like picnic. And then I put two of these little guys here and they're obviously both pink because we are in the pink area. And then for up here too, I ended up putting more peaches. I had so many peaches in this like one area. I think I might end up taking some of them out and putting regular trees up in here, so that way if I do decide to do the cherry blossom season, I do have more cherry blossom stuff over here. Again, I don't know what season I'm gonna leave this in. I'm gonna probably choose that later on. But the season that we're in right now is a pretty good season because like everything is green, and with the obsession for like most of the flowers being done, it's kind of nice because some of the flowers are there, like for the blue and purple and stuff. That's like the most majority of the flowers I have, anyways. And I was just placing things around hoping to like make it look nice. Obviously, just, you know, getting things in the order that I thought would look nice, trying to make it look nice up here so you can kind of still walk around in this area. But I just definitely was trying to fill it in. And of course, moving the boulder down here did free up a lot of space to get more flowers to put in up there. I had to keep telling myself that I didn't have to use all the items up there. I did make enough for like other areas as well. And I wanted it to be able to be like, you can come over here still if you do come up here so you can see everything. this moment, I was just trying to figure out how I was gonna get more pink flowers. So obviously I moved some stuff around, placed some more trees down, and obviously moved off a lot of stuff so that way I could like actually use some of the stuff over in the other area. And I just kept on bringing over that waterway too because I wanted it to be, enough to where there was a good waterway going on. And I was pretty happy how that water turned out over there. I just placed the rest of the flowers over here with some of the bushes I had, and that was pretty much it on what I wanted to do for this particular area. And so I just looked at it on the map and I thought it looked pretty good. So anyways, guys, I hoped you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry that the orange area didn't get recorded, but there's a good overview of it. Like I said before, I will show you guys later on what everything looks like. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed it and see you next time. Bye!